So, are you just going to ask me questions and I can answer it and then we'll go from there? And you can edit out anything that makes me look stupid? Or if I say something really messed up that needs to be gone?
Yeah. Let's talk about how much we hate Scott Geyser.
This is Mike Sickle.
I want
How
to
you doing, people?
wake up, feel fine, grab my baggies off the clothesline. I want to wake up, restore, thinking back on the night before. I said yeah, then I did it. Having not a
Feels like a
second
rape
thought.
dungeon in here.
I know exactly what he tastes like.
I said yeah, then I did it. La 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 la.
Just your Michael.
No, 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 no. You cannot buy the beer. No, 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 no. I always blame the beer.
Okay, here's the show.
You guys want to do something? Let's try to see how long we can make Scott talk.
Oh my God, no. Nobody will listen.
Please, please, please. Please.
Let's try talking about the audio interface.
The what?
The audio interface.
Yeah. I agree.
I don't.
I like how you say you got to be up at fucking 3 a.m. and he's over here eating fucking chocolate covered cherries or whatever the fuck he's eating. Just gonna eat chocolate covered cherries because I know Chris is in a hurry.
Chocolate covered cherry. Those are moondrop grapes.
Sure, they
The
are.
best.
Yeah. They look awful like chocolate covered cherries to me.
I wish they were chocolate covered cherry.
So we've got some upgrades coming in, right? On the podcast stuff. What's coming in?
The new Personas mixer and a couple headsets.
So what does that do?
What?
The mixer. Tell us more
I
about
really,
it.
really don't think that people listening are going to care. They just turned off. They're going to Joe Rogan.
I don't
right
know
now.
what it does. I plug things in and see if it works, and if it works,
Does it have like VST sound effects like
Chris,
reverb? And
how you let me continue to be sound manager, I do not know, but I will continue.
Do you want me to take
I
it
will
over?
charge on Charlie is our lead, but
is it Thunderbolt 2 or
he
3?
has so much on his plate. It's hard.
Definitely
you
a
know?
Thunderbolt 3.
Thunderbolt 3, definitely.
Thunderbolt.
It gotta be.
Dude,
Hey.
Sweetwater though, Daniel at Sweetwater, like legitimately is a badass.
Yeah, those guys, they're good.
Their customer support. I mean, I've returned 2 interfaces now, and we're on our 3rd one that's coming in.
What was the first interface?
The Zoom.
What was wrong with it?
Are we really talking about this on the air right now? Hey, Charlie.
Hey,
I actually
Sour
tried to
Crackles.
listen to that Joe Rogan podcast with Kanye that you were talking about.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I feel bad for him, man.
I couldn't
Yeah.
even get through like the first 10 minutes of him just rambling, going on and
he's
on.
mentally ill.
And on. I was like, whoa, what is happening? Where's he going?
He's
Like,
mentally ill.
Yeah, poor guy.
You guys know Gad Sad?
Yes.
He Rogan's had him on a bunch. He's an intellectual. He's a professor, I think.
Harvard. That was a great podcast.
Oh my
Yeah, he's
God!
amazing.
I could not stop listening to it.
Yeah. Well, this is episode 76 of Adjust the Mic.
Yep.
And to my right, the hostess with the mostest with the Macho Man shirt on.
It's
Scott.
the Macho Man shirt.
Scott.
The shirt's pretty.
But I was like, why are you wearing a purple shirt and weird striped pants?
Purple rain, purple rain.
We haven't sang the
snap
intro.
to a Slim Jim.
Hello, governors.
Oh,
Charlie was just staring at me until
just
I said it. So I
waiting
just
to
had to
hear
say
the
it.
terribleness.
It's like a dog waiting for food
Yeah.
after dinner. Come on.
to my left, craft beer queen, Colleen.
How are you now?
Ooh.
I'm sticking with the letter Kenny. I got to do it.
How are you now?
Love it.
I
Yep.
like that.
And down yonder.
Viking
I still got to record that too.
Who's tired? You like I see.
You
like
should
I
have had it
see
done by
You're-
now.
I'm exhausted.
You're whooped, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
A lot of shaking and moving out there. At,
Why are you so
KSC.
tired?
Been working a lot.
What do you do at work?
A couple things.
Like what?
Stuff and things.
Give me some details.
Stuff and things. No, we're trying to launch humans into space again from American soil on American rockets.
Where is this
And-
done at?
Space Center.
Hey, is there another launch before that one though? Or did that get canceled?
No, that was supposed to go.
Thursday, right?
Yeah, it was supposed to go yesterday. They pushed it to Friday.
So now it's Friday.
I was supposed to work that launch too, but because it got so close to Crew 1 that they pulled us off of it.
So now there could possibly be a launch Friday and Saturday.
And next Saturday too.
Okay.
Wow.
I love listening to the NASA hardware store play Linda networking schedule workout situation.
It all
going on
is
here.
intertwined.
It is.
No joke.
It really is. It's great.
Yeah, hopefully we'll go Saturday.
Only on Adjust the
It's,
Mic can you get that.
It's entirely weather dependent, but we'll see.
I went up there to trivia to the hardware store. This is like, I think pre-COVID.
Kyle was doing it, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
They're
and-
doing it virtually now.
But see, this is the problem: is you go in there for trivia and you see these 5 dudes sitting around,
Yeah.
and they all got
One
fucking
cup.
NASA shirts on, and they're all fucking just straight nerds,
one
dude.
cuppers.
And you're like, ah,
yeah,
shit.
here we go.
And they just blew it out. It's like, what? This isn't fun.
Yeah, shout out to Kyle. They do it on Teams now. No,
Heck yeah.
Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all virtual now. I've done it a couple times. It's fun.
And Space Center guys.
Like the virtual trivia.
Sharks.
That's something Frank does every like Thursday, I think,
Yeah.
too, I see.
Hey, speaking of
And-
Frank, can I derail this? How's Frank doing with the surgery and all that?
Well, I talked to him a couple nights ago, just a little bit on the phone, and the first is good. And, now it's just the next step.
Yeah.
He's getting someone. I guess there's just a lot of things up in the air, I think, on who's actually doing the procedure.
Mm,
Well, he
I
has
think
to
he's
find
got-
someone willing
I
to
think
do
he's
it,
had
correct?
some offers up in Chicago.
yeah.
There's some logistics to get worked out and some things to get worked out, but I know he's in good spirits. I mean,
Good.
overall, I think he's having a rough time. I mean, how could you not, right?
Right.
It's such a tough situation, and it's hard because I don't know what to say sometimes.
Look at that
Because,
GoFundMe page, though.
I mean,
Yeah.
what's going on, in his heart? Like, he's touched a lot of people with a lot of things that he's done and helped, and he's just a kind-hearted person all the way
Yeah.
around. And I think everybody wants what's the best for him, and I think there's some opportunities coming up for him after he gets through all this, and he's going to get through it all. It'll be
Good,
fine.
yeah.
Nobody has
shout out to Frank.
anything bad to say about him. You look
No.
on, like, I saw so many people share his GoFundMe, and
Yeah.
every person has the same thing to say. Like, this guy is like, no joke.
heart of
So
gold, man.
he does things out of the kindness of his heart with not asking for anything in return. And now he's got this situation going on. And I really hope somebody in Chicago can do it, because I think
I mean,
That
some of the
city has
best doctors
embraced
in
him,
the
so-
United States, are in big cities like that. And Chicago's a hub medically too.
Yeah, his GoFundMe. There is a GoFundMe, so if you just Google Frank Robb with 2 B's,
Yep.
GoFundMe, it'll come up. But he's got 37 grand raised for him so
Good.
far.
That's
that's
fantastic.
awesome.
I mean, he's got a lot going on there, but I mean, people have high hopes. I mean, he's just a higher risk.
Yeah,
And it'll be all right.
that's good. I'm glad to see the community.
I think he just needs the support of people, like in the kind words that everybody's throwing at him, and he's trying to he's not doing the physical things.
Yeah,
And like in transparency, some of our conversations has been trying to find a way to, for him to not have to be so physical in his work every day like he's done for all these years.
hmm
I mean, when you get to a certain age, you have to find a way to, and it's hard making money doing what he does.
yeah. Like he's got the ears thing going on. This
Well,
nonprofit,
he's got
right?
so many things going on, and then he's all the learning that's going on. So there's opportunities for him to further his education
Yeah,
to become a doctor. Actually,
is that what he's trying to do?
I mean, there's the opportunity for that, hopefully for him. So it's interesting. I don't know. I'm speaking for him completely right now. I feel
You
like,
really
and
are.
It's totally bad.
Just keep going.
But we've had some conversations. and
Dr.
I'm very
Frank, what's up,
positive.
buddy?
I am looking at this in a very optimistic way for him.
Yeah.
This is a time for him to reflect and take that next path, possibly after this is all.
Yeah,
you
fair
know.
enough. Well, maybe we've been talking about doing the Friendsgiving thing.
Yeah,
Maybe we should invite him over to that.
100%. He should totally be here. For that.
100%, huh?
That's one. Oh, and you guys on the last episode when it was just you guys,
How many?
you missed 2 100%. So
Damn
you
it.
called it at 2, but it was really 4 before I had to bail before you guys were about to spoil the
Pasta
goddamn
vajou.
Mandalorian.
Pasta vajou.
You gotta get the hand thing. Pasta vajou.
Pasta vajou.
But listen.
I did the hand.
I have
when
a
we were
problem
doing
with this Mandalorian thing. It's 2020.
Right.
Watch the episodes. It's gonna get spoiled online. It's gonna get spoiled to the people you know.
Yeah.
I understand.
I think we need
you
to
wanna
start a
bank-
position of judging people that don't watch episodes as soon as they come out.
Well, listen. No, three
Spoiler
to
haters.
5 days.
I disagree.
3 to 5 days.
Yes.
3 to 5 days.
Give
We
it
have
that.
crazy lives. 3 to 5 days.
And we were within that.
I wanted to
right?
stockpile a couple episodes, but
Yeah.
I know
You can't.
I can't do it.
I'm a stockpiler. I want to sit down and watch 5 episodes in a row.
I want to talk about this last episode.
I didn't like it.
I'll kick you both in the nuts. Don't you dare.
I did not like it. It disturbed
I just
me.
want to spew out some shit.
Because it's so mean. All right, you know what? I'll start watching it Sunday.
Okay.
I can't promise.
How
that.
many did you eat?
I know. It was
Are
so
they eating them?
gross.
Are they eating the Mandalorian kids now?
No.
Because that'd be fucked up if they did.
Mandalorian kids.
Oh my
I
God.
would refuse to. Not the.
They are now cannibals.
Oh, you have to catch up.
Cannibal Lorians. Oh, there's a word that was bad.
Yeah,
Cut
that's
that out.
Such jerks.
Candelorians.
This has been a wild week, man.
Yeah, it has.
It's been a wild week with everything going on in the world. It's been there's a hurricane. Yeah. Like we're thinking about school getting canceled tomorrow right now.
Like how
School
bad?
is
fucking what is it? November 11th? There's a hurricane.
Usually when there's a hurricane in town, like everybody's talking about it. Everybody's getting water. Right? We've had like so many hurricanes. Like I have trucks driving from California to Florida, or from Washington to Florida. And so they got to take the I-10, over through across Louisiana, Texas,
Yeah.
all the way, into Florida. And there's been like 2 or 3 weeks in a row where trucks have been like, "Hey, we can't drive across this area." I'm like, "Why not?" Like, because there's a hurricane. There's so many of them, and so much bad's going on. Nobody is paying attention to
When
the
I was
weather.
Everybody's putting up their Christmas decorations,
I know.
just being like, fuck it.
They're putting lights up. It's like,
Fuck it.
There's not one board on a house in this whole area.
And nobody cares.
I was working on Sunday, and like
Like,
we're
just kill us already.
we're like trying to get ready for the anniversary stuff, and we got so much going on. And then all of a sudden, I get a text that says schools are canceled tomorrow. And I looked at Jim.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? And
I
he's
know.
like,
I was shocked.
there's a tropical storm, and I was like, I have been so consumed with
It's rained harder than that
COVID,
every
election,
freaking day.
everything else, and I'm like, oh my God, for real? Like I missed this. How did I miss this?
Yeah, we were talking in the group chat, and
yeah, I
Charlie
brought.
said, "Are you seeing that school's canceled tomorrow?" I'm like, "No,
It
what
rained
are you
harder
talking
every
about?"
day of August than it did on that school.
And now
Yeah.
here it is tomorrow. Like,
and it's gonna be stronger. And they're gonna go to school.
and they're going
Yeah.
to fucking school. What's happening?
I really
2020.
think Tuesday.
Be 2020.
Here's what happened, guys. On Tuesday, the school board, whoever decides whether they're going to school or not, they're all in a meeting privately.
I think somebody was like
and they're
hungover.
like, guys,
Let's just take a day.
fuck this year. Teachers, you guys have been going through it. It's not really a hurricane. Let's just use this as a reason to give you guys a fucking day.
Let's take a mental health day.
Y'all
Yeah.
need it.
I mean,
To be fair,
but
they were-
really, it's because of the buses. They can't drive
Yeah.
a certain amount of
Sure.
mile per hour winds,
Yeah.
so they
And
have
the
to.
national,
Oh, yeah,
the
for
National
sure.
Weather Service had us under a tropical storm warning. So I mean, technically,
Hey, those wind gusts were pretty strong sometimes. Like,
it's gonna be gnarly tomorrow.
yeah, great. I can't wait to work at noon by myself because nobody's gonna come in and be
Yeah.
like, doo-doo. Oh,
This year's so stupid.
You guys still have that caramel?
no. No, we have like our entire tap list. We changed almost like 15 beers.
Oh, wow.
So
Awesome.
Yeah, you got like a birthday cake beer.
we got birthday cake, the cranberry claws. We got the mocha
the
Java
cranberry claw
peppermint
is good.
stout.
All
We
that
have
shit's
so many good beers on
amazing.
right now.
Tropical
Mocha
Wonderland?
peppermint
Do-
stout.
And the charcuterie board is back.
Yeah.
Oh,
And the charcuterie board is like way better than before. It's like really good.
at Hardware.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit of what's on this charcuterie
Can you
board?
spell charcuterie?
I mean, I can. It's fancier. I know that there's a cranberry. Where's my phone? I have to look it up because it's so many.
Hey, Thad, after the end of the couple podcasts, when he was sitting right over here at our guest spot, and after the podcast, we're all talking, and he's laying on the ground looking for his phone under, cause you know how fell through. Everybody that sits in these couches, when they go, "Where's my fucking phone?" Like
Where's
Colleen
your
just
phone?
did, and usually it's underneath.
Right.
And they had to lift it
Yeah,
up.
these couches eat phones.
They
Yeah.
eat phones like crazy.
What do we got, Colleen?
So it's got crostinis, mojo garlic dip, pimento cheese, salami, capicola, cheddar, Gouda, pickled
man.
veg, cranberry jam, and then his homemade Braggot hot honey mustard that he made with our Welcome Back
Man.
Braggot beer.
Do you have a picture of it?
There is one online I can show you. Oh, and we have a taco pairing. So it's 3 tacos paired with 3 beers plus a bonus beer.
Ooh.
Be still, my beating
Calm
heart. A
down.
taco flight, are we saying?
Yeah, so there's 3 different tacos paired with 3 different beers, and then you get the bonus beer birthday cake as like a dessert beer. So
Excuse me?
yeah, that's what we're doing for that.
How long is that going to be good for?
That's through next Sunday.
Not this Sunday coming up, but
This
the
Sunday.
next
This Sunday.
God
Sunday.
damn it.
Sorry.
Talk.
Yeah, this
There's
whole week
a
is our
marketing way of
anniversary.
taco
So
flight, like taco. There's something there.
and they're really
That's
good.
amazing. That sounds great.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Let me ask you a question. Can I order food to go?
Yeah.
And because like now
You wouldn't
the,
be able to get the
COVID's
beers,
at
but
work.
yes.
Well, yeah. Like because everything
You
on
could
the
chug
base
one.
is closed.
Get your
Yeah.
Like
food.
food wise. So there's
Yeah.
like but there's like Sonny's is open and like the Greek place is open, but you can only eat that stuff so many times in a row before you get tired of it. So it's
Yeah.
like what I've been doing is driving into Titusville, grabbing it, eating it on my way back so I can do my 30-minute lunch break. But
Yeah.
if I can get that to go, that'd
Of
be
course.
bomb.
Yeah. And then today and tomorrow we have the Cuban and the pot roast sliders are back on.
Somebody was talking trash about the sliders today.
That's Ben. Who cares? Ben's all like, whatever.
What
You
do you-
see everyone arguing with him, so
What do you mean? On the internet?
On the
he's saying
internets?
that the pot roast sliders are overrated, but they're not, like at all. They're delicious.
What's
And
on them?
It's literally just pot roast on a really soft bun with some sriracha aioli, Swiss cheese, and
Are they
then the
better than
French's
the
fried
Arby's
onions.
ones? Little Arby's sliders?
Yes. Yeah.
They
No.
gotta be.
Oh. The McRib. December 2nd.
Is it back?
Yeah.
Cumby has a knockoff that's really close to it.
Oh
Don't
my
do that.
God, the
The
McRib.
McRib. I'd just
Did
like
you say
to tell it.
Cumby?
Cumberland Farms, Cumby.
You called it Cumby?
Everybody calls it Cumby.
Everybody,
never heard
the
it called
McRib will
Cumby.
be back December 2nd. I'll meet you at the McDonald's in Titusville.
Charlie,
December
do we have
5
a date now
p.m.
for December 2nd? Because I'm 100% on board with that.
Okay. Yeah.
I need that back in my life, man.
Yeah, let's
The
eat
McRib?
Yeah.
I feel like it comes back all the time.
You
Somebody said
don't
it's been
know-
8. Somebody said it's been 8
It's
years.
been a
and I'm
long
like, I don't
time.
believe that.
Has it been 8 years?
It's been a long time.
I guess for some areas it has been,
How
but
much
not
for just
ours.
one rib?
Long rib.
That's my favorite scene of that movie, man. I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Yeah.
That's Chris Rock's first role.
Was it really?
Yeah, I think so.
How much for your rib?
Well, the McRib will be back December 2nd, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Mark your calendars. And that's all I have to talk about tonight.
All right. Well,
That's it.
good show, everybody. See ya.
Go McRib. Do you guys want to talk about politics?
Nope.
Fuck no.
Hell no.
Hey,
Please no.
hey, we need to talk about the fact that Mr. Alex Trebek passed away this
I
week, and I am
know.
Sure.
very upset about this.
Him
Like-
and Sean Connery, like, really close to each other. Isn't that weird?
Yeah,
It is
The
so
Saturday Night
weird.
Live connection.
But the thing is, man, he had the pancreatic cancer, right? And once you get that, that's a death sentence.
Yeah, that's you're
Yeah.
But
That's
the,
really out.
the way he handled his diagnosis, though, was
unbelievable, man.
so legendary,
Yeah,
right?
It was pretty amazing.
Like he just took it with stride because he knows he was the voice, of a generation, right? With Jeopardy, because he was on it for 30, 40
Yep.
something years. And
Yeah.
the way he handled it every time he
It's
talked
just
about
amazing.
it was just with class and elegance, and it was
How about
amazing.
they showed there was a clip on one of the episodes of Jeopardy
true.
when the guy didn't have enough to win, like he wasn't going to win no matter. It was like the very end of the show, and he answered the question. He's like, "What is we love you, Alex Trebek?" And hope
Yeah.
how awesome
Yeah.
is that?
I
man?
remember watching that when it happened, and he teared up, and I was like, Alex doesn't really get emotional like that, but like, man, God. Did you see the video I posted of Declan when he was a baby?
Yes,
Because like we would watch it every night,
Yeah.
and he would get so stoked when it would come on. And it's like that's how much of a part of our life Jeopardy is.
Yep.
And it's like, oh God. But yeah, I thought he was going to live forever because the
I
way he
know.
did handle it, he never seemed like he was sick.
Mm-hmm.
He just kept going and going. and it's
class,
Can
man.
anybody do that show now?
No.
like, yes. Well, I mean, like, I
Is
think,
there another person?
Yeah.
I
Well,
think,
who could?
Like after Bob Hope, Drew Carey carried that torch, and I feel it's pretty good
Yeah.
still. Drew
It's gonna
Carey's
be-
doing his thing.
But
It's
After
gonna be
what?
one of
Bob
the guys-
Barker, not Bob Hope.
It was Bob Barker. I said Bob Hope. I totally did.
Oh, the price is wrong, bitch.
I know. I was.
You don't know
sorry.
who Bob Barker
I
is?
failed. I failed you.
But the thing is, though,
Jesus.
That guy that wrote it,
Fancy.
Charlie, I guarantee you might be the next host. It'll be one of the ones that has been on that show that has excelled and had a
Yeah.
relationship with Alex and a relationship with the viewers, because it's not like Alex got fired or anything. Everyone knew this was coming and he would need a replacement.
Yes.
And
So
you
it's
know,
going to be somebody like that.
he had to have some say into his replacement, right?
Yeah.
You would think.
You would hope so.
Yeah. But Drew Carey, he wasn't immediately successful on The Price is Right. It took him a while to find his groove with that, and it was fucking weird until he finally settled
Yeah.
into it.
Bob Hope.
But Bob Hope hosted that for so long before he
Bob
took over.
Hope. Jeez,
I like how-
guys.
Are you Googling it just to make sure it's Bob Barker?
What is pasta fagioli?
no pasta vajou.
Oh, hey, happy Veterans Day
Yeah.
Yes.
to everybody out there that served
100%.
Yep.
and continue to serve
Stan
this
and
great
Jeremiah
country.
in our office. Both my grandfathers.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, my grandfather.
Yeah, my uncle Ron.
Yeah, I've worked with a lot of them. I love it. I love it. So happy Veterans Day to
Feels like it's a
everybody out
weird
there.
being in the middle of the week. Hasn't it always been like a Monday or like a Friday or
I don't
something?
know.
Stella
I
was
don't
saying
know.
that this morning. She's like, "Daddy, it's weird to have it feel like Saturday when it's Wednesday." I'm
Yeah.
like, I know, sweepy.
And
Yeah,
then
wait-
having school off
Wait till
on
they
Monday.
wait till they cancel school at 7:55 tonight.
Not gonna happen.
You don't think so, huh?
No, I don't think so. I think they got burned real bad by calling it on. What was it, Monday, and then it was a good day. But looking at the radar now, I mean, we're getting rained on right now from that.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that.
It's gonna be our whole day tomorrow.
Oh well.
Stupid
Yep.
tropical storm.
Stupid.
We got so this weekend we have a hot pink Friday night, right?
Yep.
We
Pier 220.
have Pier 220. So then we have the anniversary. Is it Saturday, right?
It's every day.
Yeah.
So it's the weekend?
It kicked off Monday, right?
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Awesome. And then
Friday
are you
night-
working all weekend, Chris?
Friday
right
night's also the wine walk in downtown Titusville, so it's going to be busy in Titusville in general.
Tell me
There's a lot
about
of
the
women
tell me
there.
about the wine walk.
There's a lot of women there probably.
You go to
They're gonna go to the crime convention.
Where
right
do they
after.
start?
I think last time it was McSweets, and you pay like $20, you get a glass, and then there's vendors that they give you a map, and you go there and they give you a glass of wine. But last time they had way more vendors than they thought, and everyone got really shitty. And it was
Oh,
like
that was
it was
great.
it
Everybody
was
just
crazy.
hammered.
Got
People
Big
were
old
so
like a fist fight
wasted.
brawl of a bunch of women
So-
drinking wine.
I hope that
Fucking awesome.
I hope they do something different. We participated last time, but this time we're not because we have our anniversary. So
Yeah,
if you guys go to downtown Titusville first, beware.
it's gonna be crazy.
Like a Karen put like a Sally's head through a fucking window downtown. You know.
Oh gosh.
What is it? What is a group of Karens called? A manager?
Bitch. What?
What is it?
A group of Karens walking around, like like a murder of crows. Or
Yeah.
A
Group
manager
of Karens is a manager.
I don't know, man. I'll probably be at that Hot Pink show, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be nuts, man.
They're so good.
They are good. They put on such a good show.
Yeah,
Is
they're
it
great.
like COVID's kind of going away a little bit?
Numbers are
No,
going
no,
up.
it's definitely
that.
not going
It's
away.
the
No.
exact opposite.
Obvious. What the way I'm saying it is like we're all gonna go to a concert Friday, and it's gonna be a lot of people there, and there's not the concern that there was, prior.
Yeah.
So our brains are loosening up, and is it because we see people like the president 4 days he was sick?
Well, I think
No.
it's
Or
that pandemic
this old
fatigue,
person
man.
had four.
Exactly.
I think so
Everybody's-
too. I
Everybody's
agree.
sick of it.
That is
I'm so
100%
sick of
what
it.
it is.
100%.
That's
3
That was-
actually.
yeah, but that was 2 in a second.
I know. I'm keeping track. We're up to 3.
Wow.
It's people are just fucking tired of it, right?
Yeah.
And that's why we have this. This is our second wave. Is just going crazy because most people don't give a shit anymore because they're just tired of hearing about it, right?
No.
So bad.
You know?
I mean, everybody knows somebody now almost firsthand.
Of course.
that's been sick.
Up until
almost
like
everybody.
2 weeks ago, I didn't know anybody that had it. Now it's like I keep looking on like Facebook and stuff, and it's like Oh my God, it's in Titusville for sure.
Oh, there's multiple people.
It's
in
just
Titusville
like-
that know
It's
how
It's
to-
in the Ville.
Brevard County's a hotspot for the state of
Oh, yeah.
Florida.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I
Our
mean-
positivity rate today was like 17%.
Yeah.
Was it really?
But it's just like I guess too. People see people getting sick and then they get over it and they move on with their lives and it's like they're
just like
tired
you
of
would
just
with
like
anything else.
Yeah.
See, people
Yeah.
are starting to get desensitized to the danger of it as well.
Well, when this first happened, it was fucking scary because they were telling us it came
100%.
from a Wuhan facility and fucking bats and
Yeah.
everybody, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
And
yeah.
listen,
Oh,
when,
that was
I didn't
almost
finish
4.
it.
Yeah,
that was
no.
almost
half.
4.
that's
That was a half. I didn't do
we're
the
3 and a
Hey,
half.
I
when
didn't say cent.
when Tom Hanks got it. Listen,
Yeah.
this country was like, oh man,
Yeah.
like everybody was freaking
Well,
out.
everybody was coming out with it. Idris Elba had it.
Mhm.
You know, a bunch of
Yeah.
people had it.
I know a handful of people in town that we all know that has caught it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a couple close friends that have had it.
Yeah.
it's like unavoidable because you can do every single thing right and still get it. So it's like
The first intelligent conversation was that doctor that was on Joe Rogan, like right when it was coming out, and like it got a ton of views. And the guy is that's what he said.
He talked about boosting your immune system,
boosting
taking
your immune,
yeah.
and then he goes, everybody's going to know somebody who has caught it.
Yeah.
He's like, that's just the reality of the situation, and we just have to deal with it and be as smart as we can about it, so it can go away as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And obviously,
Done
obviously,
the exact
this
opposite
isn't a
of that.
political thing. It just isn't. You know,
See-
we are crazy. We have it everywhere.
But that's the shitty thing, is that it got politicized, right?
Yeah.
There's no reason at all to politicize a global pandemic.
The media.
Yep.
I disagree, but I don't want to have that conversation
Yeah.
on this. But the fact is,
I
if
think
this
it is.
wasn't politicized,
Yeah.
I think we'd be in a much different place right now.
Everything
with
that's
that.
it's marketing, and media is marketing. It's all
No,
tied
no,
together.
don't get me wrong. It wasn't just the media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
But-
bigger thing.
But
it's,
the media did push it.
Oh, they pushed it hard. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. You know,
you
we
wanna,
could
like,
have saved
I know
so
we
many
don't want to go
thousands of dollars.
politics and everything, but last night I was sitting out back here eating on the back porch, and there was a PBS channel. Like if you have YouTube,
It makes
TV,
it so easy.
Oh, I know. You know, PBS is a free network television, right? It's free programming. It's like a government channel or whatever.
What
Yeah.
year was it created?
I don't know. You want to go there? You want to look it up? I'll look it up.
1952.
And the lady was, I think, was born in 40 or 52. That was telling the news, but it was so refreshing to hear someone that not have a view on.
It didn't lean a certain way.
No.
It was so good that this old lady
Hard
who
to
was
find.
like, what does the news do? They try to look for what they consider to be an attractive person that is viewable to have on TV. PBS doesn't give a fuck. Like the lady, she was real old, but she was given the news, and they were talking. The big thing they were talking about is the Pope, like really new people that he elevated who have had sexual misconduct with kids.
The
And-
Pope had sexual misconduct with kids?
No, the Pope. I know, right? But he had knowledge of it. You know what I mean? So they brought that news to attention, but not one time. Like, man, this is some big. I didn't even hear about all this going on because I don't hear about this in regular media.
Yeah.
Because it's I mean, I don't know why, but they had that going on, and then they'd go to this story, that story. Nothing was about Trump versus Biden. It was real news
It was
stories.
actual news. Yeah.
About what's happened, and I was like, man, I didn't know this. Because I'll scan CNN or Fox, just to see what they're saying, over the last 4 or 5 days. But 5 minutes of it, and I already know what I'm getting, and I'm done.
You should
I'm
check
off
out
of it.
Breitbart every now and then.
Terrible. All
What
that
is
stuff
it?
is terrible.
Dude,
All of
no.
it.
So what year was PBS created? 1969, 1979, 1846,
1969.
or 1955?
1969.
Yeah, it's 69.
69 is the winner.
Yeah.
November 3rd. So there
Yep.
you go.
But it was just nice. So then I go play video games with my friends before I go to bed at night. PBS put it on again, and there was like an older lady doing like the overnight news. It was like it was like 1 in the morning probably, and this lady, like, she didn't have teeth. I don't
Why are you
think.
staying up so late?
But
man?
she was telling, and she had one wandering eye. One eye was a little,
Oh.
like a little
my
bigger and
God.
droopier than the other
A
one.
dingo eye?
It was a dingo, man.
Oh.
A dingo HI. This lady, but like, it was weird, man. But it was actual news, and it was interesting. It was almost better that she was.
Were
old as
you sober?
Yeah, for the most part.
What day
I
was
might have
this?
had an edible. but,
Okay.
you
Okay.
know.
Oh, there. Okay.
But it was fantastic regardless. I mean, it really was.
I don't know.
It was refreshing. You want us to watch it, Charlie? I'll put it on here
Yeah,
after
yeah.
the show.
Turn it on right now so I can
watch
watch it.
Yeah.
Hey, can we go back and talk about Friendsgiving again? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
No, all I was gonna say is like he tried to turn on local news. You know, stuff is going on locally that has nothing to do with that, and it's still all about that. And I'm like, come
Yeah.
on, man.
And even, or it's like, oh, this arrest, this shooting, you know what I mean? And,
I mean, even with that, with the arrests and shootings and stuff, like, let me know what's going on in my neighborhood and stuff. But it's like the whole entire first 20 minutes of local news is about the same thing you could watch on CNN or
every
Fox
other channel.
News. And it's like, man, I just want to
Yeah.
know what's going on in my area.
I know.
Like-
I don't watch any of
It's
it.
very frustrating. So
It really is.
I
I
don't
don't
watch it
watch
at all.
any
It's
of
like
it.
now it's all Netflix and Hulu and
Good.
Hey, it's going to change.
Diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Enough people are
Great show.
saying
Can't
this
watch it.
exact thing,
What?
and eventually it's going to change.
You can't watch diners, drive-ins, and dives.
it makes me so hungry and I want to just eat everything on there. It's just too hard to
Have
do.
you guys been to any place that they've been to?
Mm-mm.
I might be going Friday to 7 Bites in Orlando because I'm going to Beefy King. You ever been to Beefy King in Orlando?
No.
I've heard of
Okay.
that.
Change your life.
Is it?
We're gonna go there, and then 7 Bites is right next to there. And if you get a chance to check them out,
Are you going to jog there?
no, no, I'm probably gonna need a wheelbarrow to get out.
So diners, drive-ins, and dives. That's a Flavor Town guy, right?
Guy Fieri.
Guy
Dude,
Fieri?
Brent watches it
He's
all
awesome,
the
man.
time.
He is.
He's my guilty pleasure.
And he
Like-
is super charitable too. That
Yeah.
guy
Oh
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
He does. He does a
I
ton
went to
of
one
charity work.
place that he's, it was in Buffalo, New York. They had a cheeseburger soup. That was their famous thing that he went there for.
Hello.
And their cheeseburger soup was so effing good. Meat and liquid cheese. Great.
And once again, adjust the mic. Settles
Pickles.
back on food.
Right, that's what I'm talking about, man. It's like if I come in the
I'm
bedroom
about to
and Brent's watching
recategorize
it,
this.
If you what?
turn it.
What'd you say?
If you do what in the
If
bedroom?
I come in the bedroom and
Okay.
Brent
If you
is,
come in the bedroom.
Oh my God! I just realized that's what she said. Title of my
what?
sex tape. No.
Title of the episode.
Oh,
Do the Street
Brent's
Fighter
meat?
sound.
no, I hate it though.
Do the Street Fighter sound.
Do some of the
Smoking Brent's
So-
meat. That's going to be the name.
I can't watch it though because it's like they show the most awesome food and it's all fattening and not good for
Mhm.
you and
Yes, ma'am.
and it's like okay, well great. Now I'm gonna go get a burger from somewhere or make bad choices.
Come on, cheeseburger
Why don't you eat
soup.
this burger off my ass?
Making bad
In our
choices in the
bedroom.
bedroom is how good times are starting.
Oh my God, I can't believe I said that.
Don't let the mustard drip down.
Yeah, I like to come in the bedroom too every now and then. You know,
Oh
so-
God.
Oh.
That's going to be
It's a
that's the
softball.
name of the episode.
Please no.
Coming in the bedroom. Coming in the
Ah.
bedroom.
Jeez, sorry, Brent.
With cheeseburger soup.
Oh, cheeseburger soup. My mama Dukes makes a taco soup that is to die for.
Cheeseburger on
Does
that
she?
ass.
Dude, it's almost soup season. Like we get a week and a half where we can make a soup.
I know, or chili, right?
What's your
Mhm.
number one soup that you can make? It's like you
Chicken.
yourself. Like, what's your what can you do?
Ramen.
I know, right? The broth.
Listen,
Really good broth.
the
guy.
spicy ramens are good, man. Just
Yeah, they are.
cooking those up, and then you add some hot sauce. Oh,
Yeah.
My daughter's the guy's like 7 different ways she does it now. And it's hilarious hearing her do it because that's what we all did.
yeah.
Yeah, for Christmas I do a usually like a week before Christmas I'll do a lamb, leek, and potato stew.
Aren't you
Yeah.
fancy?
Really good.
Fancy.
I
Classy.
make a ton of it.
He's fancy.
And then I get the Tupperwares for the dollar store, and I put a bunch of it together
You
that I
can't
don't
put
eat.
fancy soup in crap
then-
Tupperware.
I go on to Facebook, the local Tysel group, say, hey, if you guys are hungry,
Yeah.
like usually Christmas Eve night, it's like I don't think anybody should go hungry then. So
Yeah.
I've been doing that for a couple years. and
Awesome, man.
Last year it went pretty quick.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Heck yeah, dude. That's
But
awesome.
people get weird about that shit though. It's like, hey, can you hold it for me? I'm like, no, it's first come first serve. I'm sitting
Yeah.
out on the back
Can
of
you
my
hold
truck.
it for me?
It's gonna be out here.
Yeah.
I'll PM you the address. Come get
Yeah.
it. People just get,
Wow.
can I get, a gallon of that? And I'm like, no. I've got 6
Jesus.
containers here, right, guys? Come on.
Really?
But the people that have come and gotten it, they've been real happy to have it. So
That's
I feel
awesome,
good
man.
about
That's
doing
great.
it.
That's awesome.
Have you had people you don't know get it from you?
Oh yeah,
That's weird.
I put it on the Titusville group.
But that's weird. Like, I don't want to eat your food if I don't know you.
If you're hungry, you're gonna eat it. It's fucking good.
No,
tomato
I'm not
chip
saying
and
it's not
grilled
good. I'm
cheese.
saying if I don't know somebody, I'm weird about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if I don't know, I'm good.
The people who come get that
But
need
it. Well, that's good.
and that's the point.
Can I get some?
Hell yeah. I'll make up a big batch for Friendsgiving.
Right? Oh, yes.
Rachel, we need
So
sweaty balls.
we're going to need to
Sweaty
come up with a date
balls.
in December where we do this.
Okay.
Or was it November? Are we going to do it later
But dude, we're
this
running
month?
out of November, bro.
Yeah,
We've got,
it's going to be gone pretty quick.
I say we do a Friendsmas.
Friendsmas. Can we do one of those really stupid gift exchanges with the crazy
Yeah.
ridiculous rules?
We'll do it on air. We'll record it while we do it.
All right.
We have like a whole row that we can kind of put the gifts up there, you know?
Yeah, dude. Where's
How about it has to be a homemade gift.
I like that.
Ooh,
There's so many things.
that's
I can
not
do.
bad.
It has to be homemade. Like, you had to make it.
That's
Oh,
not
no, I
a
don't.
problem for me. I got
I
so
like
much
that.
stuff.
That's a good idea.
What do you mean?
All I do is make stuff when I'm like stressed out. I just make things.
What do you make?
I'm like an old lady. I cross stitch a lot, and
Do
I
you
make,
really?
Oh, that's
I
right.
make
you
like
told me
paper flowers.
That's awesome.
I mean, those are the two I like because it's pretty like you just keep doing the same thing over and over. So not a lot of thought has to go into it.
I like with the cross stitches you see, like it's the traditional round style with like this stuff hanging out on the side.
Yeah.
With, like the flowers and stuff. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
That's
Aren't
what's
those great?
That's what's
Yeah,
awesome is
so
now
good.
like with Etsy, there's so many like not like my grandma's designs. So
Yeah.
like I already have one made for Scott that he's getting for Christmas.
Oh, my God.
So
Why Scott?
because I saw it and
You
I was
sit
like,
next
I
to
am
me.
making this for Scott right
that's
now.
hilarious.
You've known me longer.
You would not appreciate this as much as him. You don't want a cross stitch hanging up in your house.
I think so. I do.
My mom used to cross stitch, and she has 2 that I'm probably going to fight my brother and sister for. Just because I remember very clearly her neglecting me
You're gonna physically fight
for
them?
these cross stitches. But I had a Nintendo, so she left me alone, and she would cross stitch all the time. And she's very artsy like that. So
Yeah.
I want to have them later in life.
You guys have anything like? Do you know what you're getting? Like the kids want for Christmas?
That's a tough
Oh
one.
man.
I kind of do.
I have Stella one big ticket item so far,
Yeah.
and that's hidden in the garage.
I've
Like we
gotten
talked
one
about,
item.
I got it
too.
under a motorcycle blanket.
I have one
Yeah.
item so far. That's it.
That one
You're
thing.
right.
Yep.
Ava's birthday is the 10th, so I got a double dip.
How old is she gonna be?
12.
What does she want?
A skateboard.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you gotta do that.
You gonna get her one of the long boards or like one of the kick flippable boards?
No,
with
I
the
want her
little
to.
wheels?
I want her to learn how to ollie.
Hell yeah.
Like, I want to get a board, like a nice board.
All right.
Usually they say to get a good one to learn to balance on first, and then you
Yeah.
upgrade
That's
after
why you
the
get a long board,
balance
yeah.
board.
Yeah, that's true.
Something you can balance on, then because the tricks aren't going to come for years. You know, that's going
Oh,
to come for once they get
Well, maybe she.
used to
Maybe
board.
she just picks it
child
up.
prodigy immediately.
Maybe.
Do you know how many times your kids have been injured at my house?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's not. I have Colonial Insurance. Like I make money if my kids get hurt.
Yeah,
Okay.
baller.
So
Yeah.
we're good.
Get injured.
We're good. Let me knock on wood, dude. I shouldn't have said that. Let me knock on- Jesus,
I'm
That's
helping you out
bad
too.
luck, man. Why did I do that?
Allie's got a skateboard. All our friends do so far.
I think that's why
they
Ava wants
like
one.
it.
Yeah.
I see them outside doing it. They're actually really good at. I mean, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Watching them out there, and they're into volleyball right now too. So they'll sit
Yeah.
outside all weekend. Allie was out there playing volleyball.
That's what they were
with her
doing
friends.
when I pulled up.
Yep.
Now your kids watch the YouTube, right? Like they have YouTube stars they follow and all that.
Riley does.
So Stella recently was like, she's got some guy she's watching, and the guy's got like 5 million subscribers and
Is it-
100 million
is
views
it
for
Dennis?
episode. I forget the guy's name, but he's I want
Kylie Kean.
Does he play games?
yeah. Well, I'll come back with some real details next
Yeah,
time.
let me
Okay.
know.
But every time I ask her, it's like, I got to send Santa an email tonight. What do you want me to put on there? It's like, I want this insert guy's name's merch. And you look it up, and he's selling like T-shirts and stuff for like $30 and $40.
Oh yeah.
Like, what are we doing here?
Hey,
Oh,
and they're
yeah.
eating it up. People
Yeah.
are buying the.
Oh,
crap.
Stella.
And if she walks around at school and somebody sees that, they're like, "Oh, you got with that shirt.
Okay, so that's good to know.
It's like Blippy for my kids too, man. Like we went and saw a live show. We had paid so much money for these tickets, and you go in there and there's kids everywhere dressed just like them, buying this stuff, like the T-shirts that they're only gonna fit into for like 2 more weeks.
Fucking Blippy. What
It's
a
like-
name. So dumb.
What's funny though is like I looked him up, like his background, and like he did so much research for this show, down to like what colors are appealing to parents that
Yeah.
what does this look like to this, and but his show is at least educational. I mean, like every single episode he's teaching them about like science, physics, things like that, but he's very animated. But it's like a lot of thought went into it, and now he's a millionaire.
Well,
It's crazy.
Think of that Ryan's World kid. That's how
Yeah.
he started, was just opening up, doing like toy reviews and stuff. And
Yeah.
somehow, I mean,
Then people start sending you toys.
yeah.
And then now you open up toys to millions of people get paid to
He's-
open things up to you.
Yeah.
I
Just
read
get
a
in the
Forbes
mail.
article about those guys. They're making like $100,000 a month in
Oh, yeah.
in advertising revenue.
It's insane, man.
It's insane.
So
And-
Declan's been watching Super Mario Brothers videos, like people playing them on there. So I made Brent pull out ours and put it on the TV, and I was like, Declan, look, you can play it. He lost his mind, freaking out, scared. He was so terrified. He's like, no, no, no. And like, I'm like, dude, you can play the game. You're watching these people
Yeah.
play. And he wants nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it.
Allie was big, and she had YouTube people that she watched, and she was on her tablet a lot. After we moved here to this house, she went from always being on her tablet to never being on it. I never see her on it unless her friends are here and they're all doing something together.
Mhm.
She doesn't get on her tablet much. Silas, all day. And then he goes and he's watching YouTube videos. And he's watching, it was Dennis for a while. Now he's got like 2 or 3 different dudes, and they're all like 5 to 10 million followers. He doesn't even want to talk to you about it, of what he's watching. He just watches it.
Yeah.
And if you walk in the room, he hits pause. And he stares at you.
Really?
May I help you?
And he stares at you. And you're like, hit play. No, you can leave. I'm like, now I want to know what you're watching.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
hit play. And it's the stupidest, nothing, like, la, 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 la. These guys are just running around. Seriously, these guys are running around laughing about the game they're playing. He's watching other kids play games. Then he goes and plays the
Yeah.
games. And he gets so happy if he gets on a server that's a YouTube stars on.
It's so weird, right?
It is, man.
Weird
Damn
world.
kids and their games.
I know, we're old.
Me-
are old.
And like for us, we like if we have a football team that we like, we buy football jerseys, we buy football helmets, sign things, we buy all this merch that goes towards that. That's where kids get it from. Like way back in the day, there wasn't as much merch out there. You got lucky to
Well, you
go to
couldn't
Walmart
Press
and get
a
a
button.
toy with
Yeah,
your
you
friend.
couldn't press a button and get
Yeah.
whatever
Now
you
you
want.
can press a button and get as much of them as you want.
Buying Maynard James Keenan's wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got it autographed.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Sucker.
Oh, by the way, guys.
It was good.
So
I don't mean
The
I
Foo
meant
Fighters-
The opposite of that. I mean jealous. I'm a sucker for outcomes.
the Foo Fighters were on
Yeah.
SNL this weekend.
They got a new song out. How did it take this long for you to bring this up?
Listen, the SNL, that song, I listened to it and I was like, I hate to
Did
even
it put
say
them in
this,
the top 50 albums?
but I cannot believe I
Trash.
just do not like it at all. And I was
What?
like, no, not at all. It reminded me of Imagine Dragons, and I'm like, what is this?
Oh my garage.
So I heard it. I
Shout out
heard
to
it
Frank
on
Robb.
the, I heard it on the radio, and it sounded a little different. But then I saw the video, and I hated the video, and I was like, what is happening? And then I found this article where they're like, we wanted to do something just totally different, make it like an album you'd listen to at a party and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh my God, I'm really scared to hear the rest of this.
Oh no, did they go poppy?
Mhm.
I don't think it's poppy because it's like, I don't know.
Well, you said Imagine Dragons.
I think they
It
went
sounded like that
terrible.
because the way that it, just listen to the song, the way it sounds, it's like, it sounds like,
What's it called?
It's
I'll-
called
I'll-
Shame.
I'll listen to it on the way home.
But
It's called Dumb Dumb.
But the very end of the episode, they did a version of Times Like These that was like amazing.
that was
They
good.
killed it.
Yeah.
And Dave Chappelle, did his 20-minute monologue, but
I don't think we're allowed to do this.
yeah.
I didn't like. I didn't
Sorry,
like
Dave.
it.
Shout out to
Sorry,
Dave.
Dave.
Girl.
And what's funny is Ron texted me at like 1 o'clock in the morning when it was on. He's like, "Foos are on SNL playing new song. It's weak and sound, whatever." And I'm like, "Yeah, thanks, man. I know. I'm hearing it too."
Shit's weak.
I mean, I guess you can't like everything,
Don't you hate when like a band you like love puts something out and you're like, what the fuck?
You know what I
What are you
love?
doing?
Saint Anger.
Oh, Saint Anger was bad.
I
Saint
loved
Anger was
the second
terrible.
episode of
It was
Mandalorian.
bad. Do you want to talk about it?
Pang, I gotta
So
go.
good.
What? Why are we going to this? We're talking about music.
No, Saint Anger, right? They wanted to get the
So-
garage feel to it.
Yeah.
So they like took 5 minutes to mic up the drum set, and the snare drum went pang, pang.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's so
God.
bad.
It's awful.
Yeah, that was.
Reminds me of the Mandalorian.
Oh my God.
No, really though, I do have to go. I got to be into work really, really early tomorrow morning. And
Yeah, we got enough
Yeah,
time
shout out to your everything you got going on, man. I hope you guys figure it out. If you need me, I'm a phone call away. Like if
we'll
you
give
want me
you
to
a
get
call.
that thing up in space, give me a shout.
Yeah, 100%.
I got to go do my thing at work. Colleen, what are you laughing about?
Oh, nothing. Just how well-rounded you are. Helping
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah. I got you.
Charlie, if you could fix this audio before you leave, and I need you to watch one episode of PBS.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And a letter.
I got to run out to my car and get a bottle of water, but
Letter-
then I'll be right back in.
All right.
Is this episode over?
It's got to be. Chris got to go. And I
Okay.
got to work tomorrow,
It doesn't
too.
have to be over.
Not
I'm just-
nearly as early.
Yeah, I
Y'all keep
know.
going.
Friends miss. We got to come up with a date.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely need to invite Frank. We need to get everybody invite a few friends,
Okay.
and we'll do a podcast with it. We'll do the white elephant gift. We'll kind of make it fun.
I'll get Brent
And,
to smoke something.
Yeah, everybody kind of. That's why I was talking about the soups and everything. Like everybody could bring something. Like
Potluck.
bring something you specialize in.
Okay.
You know what I mean, or something like bring one of your dishes.
Okay. Hot
Can I
dog.
specialize in? Can I bring poor life choices?
Hot dog crescent rolls. It is.
Specialize
Well, you
in
do
that.
throw candy at children at Halloween, so
That
Adults
one
too.
kid deserved it, and the adults were having fun with it.
that was an overhand and it stuck on his face.
Did it really?
No, I don't know. I'm just
I
checking.
didn't think it was that hard.
No, that was just
I did
Holly's
get Holly
face.
a couple times. Sorry, Holly.
Real hard.
Yeah, I may have had a few too many.
Oh, that was the best part of it. We were
I
having a
thought it was
blast.
gorgeous.
The next morning, I was like walking around out front trying to pick up. I must have picked up a whole bowl of candy out just in the yard.
Oh God.
I had fun. All right, crew one Saturday, hopefully.
Yay.
Charlie, what's the phone number to the podcast, sir?
Oh.
Oh.
Hey, Charlie.
What, man? 321-567-5159.
Boom.
Call, leave a
Look at
message,
this shit.
hang out, download the episodes, please.
You
If-
can
and if
fuck
you,
on it.
And if you download the episodes, grab somebody's phone and go, hey, check this out, and just download it on their phone too.
Did y'all like my idea?
And then no, nobody likes your ideas. Call the podcast, leave a message, and just talk. So we don't have to.
How
so
has nobody called and done this yet? It's so
We've had a
crazy.
few people,
Okay.
but yeah, no, not really.
I mean, I thought more people would
No.
be doing it, but
I did
yeah.
too, but we'll see. We're gonna keep it rolling until it starts happening.
What's wrong with your voice? I like your Macho Man
Oh,
shirt though.
God.
That is a pretty amazing shirt.
I know, right?
All right, guys. Well, you guys have a good weekend. I'm pretty sure I'll be seeing you guys. Maybe
Yeah.
not you. You got your own shit going on, but I'm pretty sure I'll
I'm
run
kid
into
free
you
all
guys.
weekend,
Me too, man.
so
Me too. So we'll
I
figure
will
it
see
out.
you at Hot Pink.
Hot pink.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
I will see you at work, Colleen.
What day? Friday?
You're getting off on Friday, so you're gonna stay and hang out with me, cause right? 'Cause-
Yeah, I'm going to try to, for sure. I got to talk to Brent, make sure he's cool with watching the kids.
What are you doing?
Well, I was gonna
Friday.
Get off,
I'm supposed to get off at either 4 or 5, so I could stay and hang out, though.
just text me, because I was just gonna run home, change, and then come up and have a couple beers or something.
Hot.
Maybe eat there.
Okay.
What are you gonna wear?
Maybe wear hot pink. Should I wear like a
I
hot
like
pink
it.
shirt?
Are
Will
you
you?
working on Sunday?
Yeah.
What are your hours?
12 to
Well,
5?
it's 12 to 7, but
12 to
we'll
7.
stay open later if something happens, like launch gets pushed or something.
If we go on time Saturday, I'll see you on Sunday.
Yay!
You look
You
so
said that
tired,
so
bro.
sad.
You look so tired,
I'm
man.
exhausted.
Let's call it.
You just fell asleep on the mic.
I guess-
Your nose
I
just
know.
caught you from
I guess
totally
school's
going
not
down.
canceled.
Well, we won't know.
Not yet.
They'll just do it at 9 p.m.
No, they can't do it.
It'd be like a 3 a.m. like freaking update.
All right, guys. Have a good rest of your week.
I love you.
Bye. Love ya.
Love you.
Goodbye, got this.
Oh, God. Jesus.
Daisy's in a tube top, screaming from the top of her lungs. This all ends tonight. Daddy's on the floor, he's screaming for more. I see you're gonna be alright. Daisy's in a tube top, screaming.
was killer. Oh, dude, that was awesome.